Hello there. Right, I've given some wrong information on registrations for the SX920. I thought it was the same um, as the Genos for getting blank registrations. It's not. So I thought I'd better put it right and show you how to do it properly. Right, so I've got my SX920 here. It's switched on. I've already got some registrations in there. I'm picking 001 togetherness. There you go. So I've picked 001 togetherness. And then what I'm going to do is press menu, bank edit. And then I'm going to go through one by one, picking those registrations and deleting them. Bit long-winded, but has to be done. There we go. Now then, what we can do then is we can go into File and we can say Save here, and then get rid of the 001 togetherness, which is the file that I used. So we get rid of that. Now then, because registrations are saved numerically, if we put 001 and then all blank, okay, and then we press OK, that has now put on 001 all blank. You'll see now that all of the registration memories are empty, so they're not lit up. If I go back to togetherness, it hasn't got rid of togetherness. Okay, so if I want to go back to all blank, there we have it. Okay, so that's the correct way, and then you only need to do that once and you've got all blank. And then if you want to, let's think, if we want to put something else on there, so we want to make our own registrations. One way that I do it is go into variation A. I've got cha-cha up at the moment. I'll show you on that one. So I've just gone into styles, cha-cha, and then what I'm going to do is variation A, press the memory button and registration 1, and then go to variation B, memory button, registration 2, variation C, over to number 3, and D, going to put on 4. Right, now the way that I do registration is, you can do it however you want obviously, but the way I do it now, I'll go back to 1 and I'll put 1 into 5, number 2 into 6, number 3 into 7, number 4 into 8, so that then I've filled all 8. Okay, now then, press that button again for registration bank select, up to File, Save here, and it saves it wherever you want. You can put it on USB stick into user. I put all mine into user. Okay, so we've got 001 all blank. Get rid of that, and now I'll call it 001 test. In fact, I'll call it test reg. There we go. So we put that in now. So we've got the option now. If I go back up to there, we've got all blank, literally all blank. Still got it there. Test reg is that one. So so on. We've still got togetherness. Okay. That's how you get yourself your blank registrations. Okay. You only need it once, and then as long as you don't overwrite it, you'll be okay. So that's what I've got there. All blank, test registrations 001, and they're all literally still in the SX920. Test registrations all blank. Test registrations will be the and then all blank, literally all blank. Hope that helps. If not, drop me a line and I'll explain things even better if I can. Thanks very much for listening. Bye bye.